Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Petite Coding. Okay, so last video I told you I was going to uh, do something about this base date. Yeah, but I need to investigate something because I'm not sure what is happening with this calendar.date. So I had done some research, and this calendar.date, what it's doing is never returning a nil value. And I wanted to see the best way to test this and to get rid of this forced unwrapping. But the thing is, I tried this a moment ago, and I had no luck with it. And that's how things go on programming. Okay, I know I have said this a lot. I have said this every time, and maybe you're just annoyed by me, but by saying this, but well, it's the truth. So I'll look it up. I'll let you know in future reference what can be done with this. But without further ado, we can continue with this. And what I like to do now is, first of all, this output comment, I don't need it anymore. Command U, and my tests are still passing without that comment. And now what I want to do is to put this a little bit more organized. And yeah, this will create some issues first, but since we have the test, this is not going to be a big deal, and then we can keep up going with the next emblems. We don't have many of them left, so I think we will probably be done with this. So let's just do this. First, let me refactor this because we're in a green state and I want to refactor this, and I don't want to, I don't like the strings here because strings can be tricky. If somebody mistypes this, somebody says fighter like this, fighter, fighter like this, just, and the test will fail because it's fighter here, it's correctly. So Uh, I wanna get this in an enum. So let's do that first. Okay, so I'm going to put this public enum, and I'm going to say emblem, and the enums in Swift we just create like this. Create a fighter, then we create a support, then we create support. We need a comma separator, and then a marksman, then a tank, and I think that's it, right? Marksman, I need a comma here. I don't need commas, sorry about that. Actually, I don't need commas. Tank and jungle. Those are the emblems that I need right now. Okay. And now what I need to do is, instead of these emblems, I can get this by doing this emblem dot emblem. Okay. So instead of doing this, what I want to do is get all cases. So enum Swift all cases. There's the iPhone 11 Pro. Yeah, I need to put case iterable. Yeah, that's what is going on here. So I need to conform to the case iterable. and then I will be able to do this emblem dot all cases. I had this problem before. I recommend using the one that's lowercase, not the one that is uppercase. Right, this emblem index. What's happening here? Cannot convert return expression of type emblem to return type string. Yep. Okay. So now my emblem is not a string. It's an emblem, right? So turn emblems index, calculate emblem. It will not be string anymore. It will be an emblem. Cannot convert personal size string to return type emblem. Okay, so now what I'm having here is that this should return the fighter one. Dot fighter. Oh, yeah. No, that's not what is happening there. You see, I changed here the emblem, and this is returning a string, so I need to return an emblem here also. And now I cannot return a string, so what I'm going to do is I'm always going to return fighter emblem. I'm always going to return my fighter emblem, and how we do that, we just dot with fighter, and that's how you get enums here. Command U, and my build failed because now I'm returning an emblem, not a string, so I need to return an emblem here. On the tests, and body must be unwrapped. Okay. The emblem, that get emblem, this get emblem method should return an emblem. No, oh, it's because it's try. Okay, that's what's happening here. Okay, and now you see all my tests here are saying cannot convert these values, but that's okay because I don't want these values. You see, I'm here also having this problem with this unwrapped one. Oh, we'll look at that later. But that's why I wanted to look at before. But okay, so just keep in mind that this is something that I don't really like, and I'll check it up to let you know. And now we have the test that cannot be converted, and it's very easy to solve. Just dot fighter emblem dot fighter. Okay, since it's not in the same class, I have to get it from here. And you see now this is working correctly. It's not color coded. I think it's because Xcode did something wrong there. This was, what was this? Command Z. This was support, so I'm typing emblem dot support, and here this was marksman, emblem dot marksman, and here emblem dot tank dot tank, and here emblem dot jungle. Jungle. Command U, and my tests are passing again. So I just converted everything here from the strings to this enum, and it's pretty cool since I don't need to print the array again. I just did emblem.all cases with a lowercase one. I tested with the uppercase one. I don't know what the difference is yet, but just for you to know, the lowercase one is the one that's working now. And you see, this is like another class. And okay, so first of all, I'm in a green state. I'm going to commit this. Okay. So committing this, I'll say change strings to enum to make code clearer and avoid typing mistakes. Commit to files and push. Okay, that's it. Actually, that's not it. I also want to create a new file on the production code, since now I have this new, and I don't like to have things the same on every file. So what I'm going to do is going to create a new file, new Swift file, and I'm going to call this emblem. It's an emblem enum. And I'm going to erase this from here, and from here I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. I said command X, and then on the emblem I'm going to say command V. Now I'm trying to run the test again. Build succeeded, test succeeded, so this is great. I also want to, yeah, I think that's it for now. Not the big deal. And use emblem. Okay, so test succeeded. Yep, I think it was a cache with the Xcode. Command U. All my tests are passing. Green state, so I'm committing. It created a separate file for the emblem enums. Commit 3 files and push. Okay, so that's great. Now let's see. I had here on my notes, the next requirement is an assassin emblem, you see? And the assassin emblem is November 2nd, 2019 and 3 a.m., okay? So now what I have to do, okay, let's get started with the test, and you'll see what will go. So get current emblem test, get current emblem when date is November 02, 2019, time zone GMT -5 at 300 should return assassin. So let emblem. Okay, here we have something very cool for day 2. This day 2 is actually day 2 and a month. Okay, let's say for day 2. Okay, let's keep going on. We're using test-driven development, so for day 2 will be any day 2, right? I want to assert not nil this emblem, and I want to assert equal the emblem with an emblem dot assassin. Command U. So as you can see, type emblem has no member assassin. So this is a failing test, right? So we need to get that. Case assassin command U. Assassin, yeah. You see? Okay, so this is what I was doing. Assassin is spelled with double S and double S. I think it's like that, right? Let me just double check on Google. I think assassin is, yeah. So 4 S's, and here I wrote it wrong. So this is what I meant when things get complicated, and this prevents me from mistyping issues. So I'm going to command U again, and this test is failing. Why is it failing? Because fighter is not equal to assassin, and remember now we put fighter as a default emblem, right? Not an empty string, because we need to return an emblem. Okay, okay, let's continue on, and I'll show you how to get the color coded now. After we finish this test, okay? So for this, for day 2, the emblem assassin is not there. Why it's not? It should get there, right? And the thing is because this month is 10. And this is keeps going, adding by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4. You see? So it's thinking that October 2nd should be this. So that's why it's not working. So the minimum amount of code we need to do for this is say end a month here, and I'll put a month here, an optional int, and my default value will be 10. But now instead of 10, I'll put month here. And month. I think I need a comma. I need a comma here, okay? And month int equals 10. Okay, I needed some spaces there. And now command U, and this is failing again. Okay, why is it failing? Fighter is not equal to assassin. It should not be failing now. Oh yeah. Okay, for day 2, this is still my test is still failing because my month, you see, it's month 10. So it's still looking for this. So what I need to do now is replace this make SUT here, and here also say end month int optional int equals 10, and here for day get date for day and month. Now we have to create this again, a make SUT for day for day 2 and month 11, and now command U, and my tests are passing. So now we have the day and month, and I think that will be it for now and for this. And now my tests are passing, so I'm going to commit it. Okay, commit push to remote added assassin emblem to the calculation. Commit 3 files and push. Let me see what else we have. We have a mage. We have the mage emblem, and this is a peculiar case, so we'll deal with this later. But for now, we'll do the mage emblem. Okay. So now let's add another one. Func test get current emblem when date is get current. I'm sorry, emblem when date is October sorry, November 5th 2019. Yeah, November 05 2019. Time zone GMT -5 at 300. It should return mage. Should return mage, right? Yeah, it's the last one. It should return mage. Now let emblem equals make SUT for day 5 and month 11, and now this XCT assert emblem dot not assassin but emblem dot mage. Command U. Mage doesn't exist. We need to add that mage emblem here on the emblem side. Case mage. Command U. And the tests are passing. So you see, and now that we added the month, it's much easier to do it. And since we are finished with this, because the next one is another fighter emblem, and that's going to... This will work since the default is the fighter emblem. But we have to keep the cycle, okay? So I'll do that in the next video. First of all, I want to show you the color coding stuff. Sometimes Xcode is weird. Just need to get out of Xcode. Get out of Xcode completely. Let's get out of Xcode, okay? Then get back into Xcode. Emblem date calculator. And it didn't work. Okay, now it's color coded. You see my enumerations are now color coded. Sometimes this happens, and also you see I have to assert a logical assert here. I can make a helper for this. So let me see. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Okay, next time I will refactor the tests, okay? Because these logical asserts actually they are repeating themselves, and we don't want. We have to treat the test code as a first-class citizen also. And then we'll continue with this test of fighter and the cycle that should go from here. It should work. It should work for the fighter emblem, but if we need the next support emblem, that won't work because we're just going through the raids once, and we'll see that next time. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.